Okay, so my video just cut off there. So what I was saying, those are the types of heavy metals that we can have. So that can lead to hardening of the arteries, calcification of blood vessels, feeling of arthritis, psoriasis. It causes a lot of different symptoms when we have those things in our water. Fluoride's a potent neurotoxin. Interesting thing, when I was at a water treatment plant, I learned a lot about how toxic fluoride is. They hold it between two or three blast doors, so it can't get out. Just a drop of it pure can poison a giant, large room of people. Um, so basically, fluoride is the one thing we want to get out of there. So if you do get bottled water, a mineral spring water, anything else, make sure there's no fluoride in it. You're doing yourself a favor there. But distilled water bottled is pretty good. It's the biggest problem is carrying around 4 liter jugs. I drink around 4 liters of water a day. Carrying around 4 liter jugs, it'll give you gains, but it's annoying to carry 7 or 8 of them for a week's supply of water. So I ended up getting a distiller. The reason I'm doing this video now is because I let my distiller build up for the last few weeks, and I want to show you what is left over, what would be in my body if I hadn't distilled the water. So let's see if I went over everything else. So our water is so important in our body. I've had people drinking 1 or 2 liters of water a day. Creatine non-responders, if you heard of that, people that don't respond to creatine, often the cause is not enough water. Creatine volumizes your cells. If there's not enough water to start with, it's just not going to work. So I've had creatine non-responders all of a sudden respond to creatine by adding a liter of water. So I suggest anywhere from 3 to 4 liters of water a day. There's times that we do have to drink tap water. There's times I'll make coffee with tap water. But the more you can drink distilled, and again, use a concentrated mineral. I would suggest Concentrace. That's what I use. You can put these mineral drops in, and the amounts per liter are in there. You can remineralize your water. Just makes it taste a little bit better, and gives you trace minerals that our body doesn't get from our diet anymore, because of the way that the land is farmed now. We don't have those trace minerals like boron and copper, and there's a bunch of small trace minerals that aren't in our water supply, or in our in our food supply anymore. So we do have to supplement them, and it makes a world of difference in your energy levels. So we're going to go look at the monstrosity. So this is my water distiller here. It's a COZ. They all pretty much work the same. A lot of people get the mega homes, things like that. This one was under $200. That's its fan lid over there. Really easy to run. It takes about 4 hours to make 4 liters. I use hot water, so it takes about 3 hours, 10 minutes, roughly around there. And you just have the fan on, plug it in, put it on the top, fill up to the line, hook it up, let it run. You end up with a pitcher of distilled water at the end of it. And this is 3 weeks of distilling left over. This is what would be in my body right now if I hadn't distilled the water. So you can see there's a lot of really gross slimy gunk. I can't even describe the smell to you. It's horrible. It cleans up pretty good with vinegar or citric acid. It's not too hard to clean out, but I let it run for a few weeks, and there is a lot of residue in there. You can see all that burnt on. So some of that's hardened minerals, different runoffs. I have no idea what the contents of it are. For fun, last week I added water to this sludge and did the test. TDS test, and it was up over 3,000. So there's a lot of junk in there. So that's what will be going in your body if you're trying to drink tap water on a regular basis. Another element is chlorine. Very good for killing germs and keeping feces and that type of thing out of your water. But the bad thing is when it goes in your body, most of our immune system sits in our gut, inside our intestinal flora. So chlorine is kind of it doesn't pick and choose bad things and good things. It's just a universal killer. So that can affect your gut flora, which can affect your immune system, your health. So that's another thing you want to get out of there, and the distiller does well. So you end up with pure water at the end of the day, and then you can add in your own bioavailable minerals. So hopefully that helped a little bit understanding why I use distilled water. Next video I'm looking at doing is either on iodine or trace minerals. And if you want to leave in the comments what you'd be more interested in learning about first, because iodine is another thing that we mostly are deficient in, about 70% of the population, and it does have a lot to do with our health and growth. Just let me know in the comments which one you'd like to hear about first. I'll have a better setup. Like I said, this one's kind of on the fly. I just decided to do it right now because I have to clean out my distiller and I want everybody to see what kind of stuff we're putting in our bodies. So thanks for checking out the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video, and everybody have a great day. Take care.